So apparently TikTok has become an absolute breeding ground for awful Overwatch 2 advice, so I decided to do a deep dive into the internet to bring you the very worst Overwatch 2 TikToks I could find. And just to be clear, this is not to make fun of new players or people that are at a low skill level, and if you don't understand what's wrong with any of the advice in this video, feel free to leave a comment and I can do my best to help you. And in the meantime, if for some reason you do need to find advice on TikTok, here are a couple experts that I would highly recommend checking out.
These are the 3 most overpowered heroes in Overwatch 2. They seriously need a nerf. At number 3 we have Orisa. Not only does she have 3 million health, but a spear that can disable abilities, and can also negate damage temporarily. It's practically impossible to kill her. Second is Moira. She can destroy squishies in seconds, heal herself, go invisible, and she's just so annoying. At number 1 we have Bastion. He was so broken they took him out of the game completely. But now he's back, and guess what? He is still OP. At least in Overwatch 1, he was limited by not being able to move in turret mode. What heroes do you think need nerfs? Let me know down in the comments. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. Peace.
How to play Reinhardt in Overwatch 2. You want to be in front of the entire team, blocking as much stuff as you can, be aggressive, and you want to swing the hammer at them. Now his ult, Earth Shatter, stuns people on the ground and does a little bit of damage. It's very easy to use and very easy to get value from. Now if you use Earth Shatter right next to them, like right here, it will instantly kill this guy right here and stun that opposing team on the ground. Also with Earth Shatter, it will get blocked by shields. So if you're facing an aiming Ryan, if he has his shield up, you do not want Earth Shatter. What I like to do, then there's a Ryan right here with his shield up, is I like to pin the Ryan, stop, and Earth Shatter instantly, and knock down this whole team.
This is the combo that nobody's talking about, but everybody should try. Check it out. Woo! Daddy! Let's go!
One of the hardest parts about being a support player in Overwatch is the fact that you can't carry the game. Support players are there to support. They can't carry the game. They can definitely make a huge difference in winning, but they're called support for a reason. This actually makes becoming a high rank as a support way harder than it is with a tank or DPS.
After being able to play Overwatch for a few weeks, what champs do you believe deserve nerfs and which ones need buffs? Personally, I think Moira needs a nerf, as in most of my games she's out damaging my entire team combined. Let me know what you think in the comments down below.
Reaper is very effective close range, obviously for people who don't know how to play him. His Wraith, his left shift will automatically reload your gun. If you're fighting a tank and you're like boom, bang, boom, 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 oh no, I gotta reload, just left shift and automatically does it for you. You get back in the fight because he does a lot of damage. People will not pay attention to you if you're teleporting.
This is the best healer in Overwatch 2, and that character's name is Baptiste. Baptiste is pretty much a DPS that can heal his teammates with a simple right click.
Shouldn't have told me. Alright, chat, watch this trick.
If you're new to Overwatch 2, here's some tips that every new player needs to know. If you're playing Ana and there isn't enough healing, make sure to nano your other support. By doing this, you can increase their healing output.
Best DPS counters part 1. Sojourn gets bodied by D.Va, your very own pocket res, and the guy that constantly needs healing. Speaking of Mr. Low HP, he might actually swap against Floaty Monk, Buff Karen, and Tor. Tracer gets her back blown out by Soldier, this big guy, and Mrs. Step on me please. Edgelord gets bullied into submission by Miss Uwu, Anna's little girl, and Mommy. Hit the plus if you disagree.
Best supports in Overwatch 2. Moira, Mercy, Baptiste, and Lucio, but I feel like every support is really viable.
Moira should be deleted from the fucking game. She is so fucking broken, yeah. The amount of bullshit I've had to put up with this character, yeah, it's unbelievable. Blizzard, take this character out of the fucking game, please. Thank you very much. Bye.
If you haven't played Overwatch before, and you're brand new to Overwatch 2, then this is how you play Reaper. First, just build up your ult by shooting the other team, and when you shoot them, this is actually going to heal you as well, which is pretty fair because you're probably going in there pushing alone anyways, because let's face it, you're a lone wolf. Now, once your ult is full, just wait for their team to group up, and then just hit the button. Now, the important thing here is that you need to make sure that you kill all the teammates.
Here are powerful ult combinations part 1. First up, we got Cassidy and Reinhardt. Stay tuned for part 2 and like and follow for more.
Tips and things you need to know if you're a new player to Overwatch or a new healer. Tanks, DPS, and Moiras will chase you.
Talk to me, talk to me,
Here are the 3 best tanks in Overwatch 2 as of now. We firstly do have Sigma, who has basically just kicked Reinhardt to the curb. Next we have Doomfist, who has switched from DPS to tank. And finally, we have Junker Queen.
You know, if you play Overwatch like you play Valorant with like Omen TPs, you're good, dude. Take a watch. Fuck.
Please kill that. Oh. How did we not kill fucking fast, man? Good shit, Graham. We need to back up though because they spawn here.
This video is for all Overwatch players. There's a difference between this and this. Main healer versus off healer.
When Jake does.
Ollie, get ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ash is the best DPS character in the game. Here's why.
But I think hitting the shots is the most important part.
Yeah, like low-key you just
Yeah. Where you guys at?
Friendly reminder that all DPS players are bad. You shouldn't be scared of them.
Hi guys, my name is Glocktain, and I'm going to show you guys how to turn around fights even when you're in an ultimate deficit in Overwatch 2. I'm an ex-GM, and this is a 5v5 competitive match, and I think this is a great showing of the enemy having a cohesive unit, but we also still took it apart as a single player just because of our positioning and understanding of the game.
I'm gonna get behind him.
Maybe not.
See, we're fine.
Alright, here are my top 2 heroes to nerf in Overwatch. Roadhog, okay, his healing ability is annoying. That's the only thing I hate. It only has an 8-second cooldown, but May's ice block has a 12-second cooldown along with her law.
Okay, with Overwatch 2, I feel like we were fine with Bastion. Bastion was fine. We didn't need to alter Bastion's moves, we didn't need to do anything, Bastion was fine. And also, secondary, his sky attack thing wasn't that bad. What's really bad is how they buffed D.Va's ultimate to the point where you just can't escape it. Seriously, the only time I actually live is when I'm Reinhardt and I put up the shield and it just breaks it instantly. Which means, by the way, that it does over a 1,200 damage. Not to mention, Roadhog's healing is busted. Seriously, okay, if I'm not playing a freaking DPS like Sombra whose gun is just broken, I can't kill him. I can't kill him. Seriously. Roadhog and D.Va need to be nerfed, and Bastion needs to come back because he was fine.
This is how you counter Zarya in Overwatch 2.
Oh, man.
So my last TikTok about counterpicking blew up. I'm glad people want to learn more about counterpicks. In my experience, the best actual counters to Zarya would be Baptiste and Torb. Bap saving Lamp for Zarya's ultimate makes it really hard for anyone to die during it. She also doesn't do fast enough DPS to kill his Lamp herself while running through his team. Torb's really only good for Molten Floor, as Zarya will want to W key forward, but Torb's ultimate will instantly melt Zarya and her bubbles if she does, making them relatively useless. While there aren't a whole lot of counters for heroes like Zarya and Sojourn, that's why you see so many players pick them, because they have the least weaknesses, or their weaknesses are also easily countered. There are good picks into Zarya like Rein or Winston, and hit scans that can outrange her like Sojourn, but no real counters to her besides what I mentioned. So like and follow for more if this helped.
How to improve as Mercy from Overwatch 2 in under a minute. Most people believe that Mercy's job is to heal and boost DPS, but she's got a secret weapon most people don't utilise. Mercy's Blaster. With the ability of self-healing, gracefully flying between teammates, and the blaster doing 100 damage per second while firing, you've become one of the most agile and dangerous characters in the game, being able to clear out those squishy characters with ease. I know you may be worrying about not healing, but you've got another support character on the team to do that, and by killing the other team, you're reducing the amount of damage they can do, which in return results in less healing needed. Follow for more Overwatch tips and tricks.
These are the 3 best supports in Overwatch 2. Please don't come for me in the comments over my choices. It's still very early in the meta. This could change. Up first is Moira.
Waiting for your love, I guess my heart stopped beating.